All right, and here we go. And welcome to Curriculum Night. Okay, first of all, I want to thank all of our parents for joining us tonight. Certainly, I know you guys have busy schedules out there. Thanks for tuning in. I think this is really an important night for our parents, important night for our teachers as well. It kind of helps bridge the gap between us. So I have a presentation prepared for us tonight, so I will share my screen with you guys. This way you can jot down some important information. So here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is on the agenda for today. Okay, we'll give an introduction, some contact information, course units, talk about some technology, how we evaluate, talk about RISE as well, and we'll open it up for some questions. Okay, all right. First, I want to talk about our PLC team. Okay, it consists of me. Okay, and I am Shane Kearney. I'll tell you a little something about me first. I'm originally from Panama City Beach, Florida. Interesting fact about me, when I graduated college, I didn't start my teaching career right away. I actually did ocean rescue and was a medical first responder in Panama City. Moved here to Georgia about 6 years ago, and I started my teaching career here at Alpharetta High School, where I teach world history. I'm also a coach as well. I've coached girls basketball, swim and dive. Also a 504 case manager. And we'll introduce our other teacher.
Hi there, my name is Miss Mahalik, also Tiffany Mahalik. I am originally from New York. I graduated from SUNY Cortland with a bachelor's in sociology. I am currently working on my master's in special education at St. Joseph's College in New York. I am the head competition cheerleading coach here at Alpharetta. This is my first year teaching high school. When I lived in New York, I worked for the Department of Health at the Sector for Children with Special Needs and worked in early intervention as a case manager.
Okay, all right, thank you. Someone else that's part of our PLC team is Mandy Arias. Let me explain to you really what the PLC is. It's a professional learning community. This is where all of us our world history teachers get together, and we meet once a week. And what we do, we really kind of discuss and plan out what we're going to teach for the week. This really does a couple things. One, it levels the playing field. In other words, you don't want it to where Mr. Kearney's giving out 30 homework assignments every week and Ms. Mahalik is giving none. Okay, so it really kind of creates some parity there. It also creates an opportunity for us teachers to talk about what's working in the classroom and what's not working. And that really kind of helps us be able to prepare better lessons for your students. Okay. All right, contact information. Here we have listed our websites. Okay. We also have listed email addresses. I can speak for me. The best way to contact me is through email. I will typically answer your email within 24 hours, and most of the time less, unless it's like a Friday afternoon. Ms. Mahalik?
Same goes for me. Best way is to reach me by email, and I also respond fairly quickly within 24 hours, definitely.
Okay. For our websites, we do post some important information on there as well. For one, you can see the weekly calendar of what we post every week. That can be found there on our website. So some important information there. All right, since this is curriculum night, I feel it's appropriate to talk about the curriculum. This is how we really kind of break out world history. What is kind of interesting about world history? We span the globe, right? We don't really talk about U.S. history. We talk about the world in general. We have it broken down into ancient history. That's where we talk about the ancient river valley civilizations. We also talk about the classics. Talk about Greece and Rome. That's what that really studies. Talk about new empires as well. There we'll get into Africa and other parts of the globe. Talk about the Middle Ages. And in the Middle Ages, we don't just focus on Europe. We also have the Middle Ages of Asia as well. The last two sections really kind of gets into more the modern era. We have one section called the modern world. All right. And then last but not least, we talk about worlds collide. This is really current history. It's what's kind of unique about world history. We go from ancient civilization all the way up to globalization, and that's what we talk about in Worlds Collide. All right, so technology. Obviously, a technology hot ticket item this year. First and foremost, access to Microsoft Teams. That's our primary platform that we use, even though we know there's been some difficulty with that. It is imperative that your kids make sure they're keeping up with their device. If they have problems, please reach out to me or Ms. Mahalik. We'll try to troubleshoot that. If not, we'll get you connected with the right person to have your device updated. All right, evaluation.
All right, so this year, 80% of our grades are going to be from summative assignments, which include the quizzes, tests, projects, and essays. Formative assignments will be worth 0% of the grade this year, but Mr. Kearney and myself will be checking to see if the students are completing those assignments. And then lastly, the final will be worth 20% of the grade. So rise and recovery. If your child wants to retake a test because they were not satisfied with their grade, they can retake the test, but if they score above a 70% on the second attempt, the grade stands. If they score below 70% on the second attempt, then they can take the test one other time.
Okay, all right. So the way we are formatting questions this year, if you go to our website, what we had posted, we'll have a link there posted for specific questions, either for Ms. Mahalik or myself. Feel free to fill out that questionnaire, and then we will respond to you within 24 hours of any questions. But that's it for a curriculum night. Thank you for joining us, and hope to see you soon.